When I grow up, I can be anything that I want to be because of the ladies that made the path for me. I could be a justice of the Supreme Court because Sandra Day O'Connor led the way for me. Or I could explore the sky and space because Sally Ride went before me, but there were so many more. Ida B. Wells was active in the women's rights and suffrage movement and wrote about it. Elizabeth Cady Stanton was a leading figure in the women's rights movement. She presented her Declaration of Sentiments at the first Women's Rights Convention held in 1848. Carrie Chapman Catt was a suffrage leader who campaigned for the 19th Amendment. She served as president of the National American Women's Suffrage Association and was the founder of the League of Women Voters and the International Alliance of Women. Susan Brownell Anthony was co-founder of the first women's temperance movement with Elizabeth Cady Stanton. She traveled the United States and Europe giving speeches on women's rights. Sojourner Truth was not only an abolitionist but spoke for women's rights. She became the first black woman to win such a case against a white man. Her speech, Ain't I a Woman, was delivered in 1851 at the Ohio Women's Rights Convention. Victoria Woodhull is best known as the first woman candidate for the United States presidency, which she ran for in 1872 from the Equal Rights Party, supporting women's suffrage and equal rights. Alice Stokes Paul was appointed chairwoman of the Congressional Committee for the National American Women's Suffrage Association. Her job was to organize parades in Washington, D.C. that draw attention to the cause. Tennessee became the perfect 36 because of the work of some ladies here. Ann Dallas Dudley of Nashville worked for the suffrage movement in Tennessee. She campaigned throughout the state, organizing leads and speaking for the case. Elizabeth Merriweather from Memphis voted the presidential election of 1872, even though it was against the law for women to vote. Frankie Pierce of Nashville was invited to speak at the state capitol. Sue Shelton White of Jackson believed that Woodrow Wilson would do more to help the women's suffrage cause and help organize the National Women's Party. Harry Byrne was the youngest member of the Tennessee House of Representatives. In a specially called meeting, Mr. Byrne had decided to vote no, which would have tied the vote. His mother sent him a note which said, "Please be a good boy and help Miss Catt put the rat in ratification." His vote approved the 19th Amendment, making Tennessee the 36th state to ratify and give women the right to vote. When I grow up, I will vote. Thanks to those ladies that look to the future.